We follow the story of Shiki Ichinose. He lives with his adoptive father, Tsuyoshi Ichinose. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Shiki is not the smartest. He just got expelled, so you can say he's a bit rough around the edges. One day, someone comes crashing into their house, trying to kill them. Shiki is dazed and confused. But oddly, his father doesn't seem that puzzled. He asks, "What's going on?" And his father reveals that Shiki has Oni Blood, and that man trying to kill them is a Momotaru. Before Shiki can process all this information, the Momotaru and Shiki's father start fighting. And if finding out you're an Oni isn't enough, he finds out that his adoptive father is a Momotaru too. So much is going on at once, so much to process. But what's happening right now, at the moment, is that his father is losing the fight and is about to die. Shiki loses it and unleashes a power he has never felt nor known of in his life. Shiki goes on a rampage, unleashing everything he has against the Momotaru. But despite all of that, he loses his father. He wakes up and he's tied up. And he's in front of this guy, Madono Naito. He claims he's an Oni too. He has brought Shiki to an academy for Onis on an island to teach him how to use his power. And this is where our story begins. As I said, Shiki is an Oni. They're being hunted by the Momotaru because of their blood. The Oni blood is special because they're able to control their blood and shape it whatever way they like. Whatever that is shaped is up to the creativity of the Oni, but generally it will be affected by their hobbies, experiences, or trauma. This creates the opportunity for us to see unique and creative ways in which the blood can be used as a weapon. I mean, when Shiki lost his mind earlier, he formed a bunch of guns, or how Madono uses an umbrella, or this guy with his blades. We see so much more in the story. I think it's a brilliant, simple power that the author has implemented that can go in many various ways the deeper go into the story. When reading the first chapter, I thought Shiki was going to be your typical hot-headed shonen protagonist that we've seen before. But the further we got into the story, we do see more to him. He's not just a one-dimensional character. There are goals he wants to reach. There are people he wants to kill. There's revenge he wants to get. All of this is happening while trying to process his new life. He is a more complex character than he seems at first. We also have a vast amount of side characters. It is in an academy setting, so yes, in the beginning the characters are kind of tropey. But once we get into their backstories and learn of their motivations and traumas, they start to feel like better written characters, and I personally started to get invested in their stories. So yeah, give it a try. The Momotaru are the antagonists of the story. They hunt down those with the Shiki blood because they believe they are dangerous. They are ruthless. They kill any Oni, whether they be adult or child. As long as you have Oni blood, you are their target. If you didn't already dislike them, let me just add this on top. The Oni which they keep alive are experimented on, and usually it's children. They too have their own interesting weapons which they use to fight, and it's kind of cool. One thing I do actually like about them is their drip. I mean, when they're wearing that white suit, it just somehow seems badass. It's kind of funny how they are the ones wearing the white suits as the antagonists of the story, and the ones wearing the black suits are the protagonists. I mean, it's a cool switch up, but yeah. finally, the art. There's not much to say. I think the art shines best during action scenes. When the Oni are conjuring their weapons, we see some beautiful doubles break scenes. In those moments, I think it's just breathtaking. It's brilliantly done, and it's where it shines through the best. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, do hit the subscribe button. Plan to keep on doing more videos. And if there's anything else you want me to cover, do comment below, and I'll definitely read it and see what we can do. Bye now.